on the hill in this one, Chris Bassett. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Ready to go now. This is Corbin Carroll.
Right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
And the home opener is underway. Late with the swing there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Outside low. And that's ball 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes Marte around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Wastes no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now it's going to be Ildemaro Vargas. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it bangs off the wall. Moreno scores. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Out towards right center field. 2 down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. And that's a nice play to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting the start for Arizona. Eduardo Rodriguez. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. Here's a 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, first baseman.
2 down, bases empty. The polar bear, as he was dubbed by his former teammate Todd Frazier. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here in Baltimore, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And first offering is fouled off. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. Now up next for Arizona, Pavin Smith. That one to first, and foul ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Tommy Troy will hit next. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Next for the Diamondbacks.
Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Just missed. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. So digging in, Colton Cowser. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Leody Taveras. And it's fouled away. Way out front for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
On the ground to the left. Arenado to first in time. And the inning is over. Back now at Oriole Park, on to the third inning. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In the air, left field. Ward settles underneath it. And a quick out, number 1. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And there's a foul ball. 0-1. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, base is empty. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Arenado in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. To second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Jackson tosses to first. And they get Arenado for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Blaze Alexander digs in now. Alexander getting to start at 3rd, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. That hit him.
That got him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jeremiah Jackson. Outside low, and it's 1-0. This one in the dirt. Here's a 2-0. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away. One out, man at first. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Dylan Beavers. To the right side, and that's a foul ball. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Alexander off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball popped up. That is the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Foul ball there. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Here's Gurriel.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Filling up the so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Gurriel gets a piece. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the designated
2 outs,
hitter,
base is
Pavin
empty.
Smith.
So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs. Pavin Smith struck out swinging his first time.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And foul ball. On the ground, out to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the fourth, now the number 2 hitter, Taylor Ward. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Orioles, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
1 down. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swinging a foul out of play. Yo, 1. On the ground. And base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Strike 2.
That's a ball.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Struck out swinging his first time.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Back now at Oriole Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
That's a ball. Oh.
Two. Struck him out swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup, Corbin Carroll now at the plate. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That one the other way. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Marte in the box again. Takes the strike. Runner takes off. Fouled off. He was late. Carroll, the base runner at first with one out. Runner on the go again. Called strike 3. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The 0-1. Base hit into the outfield. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. And that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Leody Taveras. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Next for the Orioles.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Blaze Alexander. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles.
Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Flied to right his first time. To third, Arenado. Tosses to first, third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Baltimore, top of the 6th inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and
a new pitcher in the game, number 66.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Out towards right center field, Taveras. Under it. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Stepping in, Geraldo Perdomo. Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back-to-back singles. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it.
But he's safe. The 0-1. Well struck left field. That one carrying. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. One down. And next is the Diamondbacks DH. Pavin Smith. That one fouled off.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. No swing. Here's a 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Comes a 2-2. Tosses to first. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now Tommy Troy. Ground ball left side. The throw to first. He's out. And that is the third out of the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Beavers. Out to short, Perdomo. Over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot, and they've got their first run. It's 7-1. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And the lefty with the 0-1. Oh. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hard ground ball, base knock. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boo. Bit of a lost start for some.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, number 52.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Pete Alonso. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Up the middle. Flips to second. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day, I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So
there we go.
You know, we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's Ketel Marte.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. High fly ball down the left field line. Ward running hard to get it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Now here is Ildemaro Vargas. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2. And right back to the mound. Flips it. Got him. Nice play. Bottom of the 7th. Now the Orioles catcher, Rlhske57. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Oh, great stop. It's there, and that's a great play. At the plate, Colton Cowser. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Leody Taveras, the next to hit for the Orioles. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And the count is 0-2. Stays alive. And the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strike. Back now at Oriole Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Tap foul at the plate.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. 1 for 3. On the ground, right side. Alonso takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now, Pavin Smith. Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Gurriel.
Comes through with the RBI. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
Next to hit, Tommy Troy. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And that one is going to go. He'll touch them all. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah.
And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Blaze Alexander.
Blaze Alexander.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Jeremiah Jackson will hit next. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And down on strikes. 2 away now.
For the Orioles,
Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Moreno should have this one. And that's the inning. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the 9th. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Yennier Cano on to pitch out of the pen here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Cano, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. That one hammered center field. Taveras ranging back on it. Caught just shy of the wall. So up next, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one lifted to left. Ward moving under it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Vargas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Popped up. And it stays fair. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Throw skips past him. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. So now it's Nolan Arenado. And it's fouled away. Man at second. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Now a chance for Geraldo Perdomo. This one in the air center field. Taveras on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Bottom 9. Here's the Orioles. Leadoff hitter. A new arm into the game. The righty, Jonathan Rlhske.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Popped in the air, left field. Gurriel takes it in for the out, and there's one down. Now Taylor Ward. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
They're down to their final strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and what a play. Ball game. "12-1 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.